Good evening, my children of the night. My name is Travis. I hope you're all having a spooky day. What do you get when you cross the crafty sisterhood of the craft with the wicked harmonies of Wicked and the magical practices of practical magic? You get the witchy WandaVision spin-off series starring Catherine Hahn, Patti LuPone, Sashir Zamata, Aubrey Plaza, Joe Locke, Ali Ahn, and Deborah Jo Rupp in Agatha All Along. In this video, I'm going to break down exactly what you need to know before watching Marvel Studios' 49th chapter and 11th Disney Plus series. Whether this is the very first MCU property you've been introduced to, or you're just a casual viewer of the series and need a quick brushing up, I'm here to fill you in on everything that's come before. Let's begin. So I can't truly dissect the preludes of Agatha All Along without first explaining one important matter, that being the Marvel Cinematic Universe, or MCU. A collection of, so far, 48 independent yet cleverly woven and interlinked properties that began with Iron Man in 2008 and has journeyed through until Deadpool and Wolverine in 2024. Alright, so spooky season creeps upon us ever so sneakily once again, and Marvel Studios is handing out tricks and treats in the form of a wicked new Disney Plus series. Since its inception, the MCU has covered many different types of stories, whether they be grounded, cosmic, or mystical. Over the last few years, it has certainly ventured in a more supernatural and macabre direction. Case in point, an episode of the animated anthology series What If pitted our heroes against undead hordes in a Walking Dead-style apocalypse scenario. Moon Knight took ancient Egyptian mythology, mummies, and cults and wrapped them up in a wonderfully eerie psychological thriller. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness put us right in the midst of an Evil Dead meets shining supernatural horror fest full of zombie possessions, demons, and dark sorcery. It was Werewolf by Night, though, that has definitely been the most in-your-face spooky MCU title thus far, evoking elements of the classic 30s and 40s Universal monsters. Thumbs up for the classic monsters. Zombies and mummies and werewolves aside, it was the very first MCU Disney Plus series, WandaVision, that acted as our introduction to witch lore within the franchise. Without going too crazy into the plot, the series features energy manipulating, chaos magic wielding Avenger Wanda Maximoff accidentally warp the reality of an entire New Jersey town and all of its citizens into her own personalized sitcom existence because trauma. Each episode acts as a beautiful and meta look at different American family sitcom eras, conjuring ambiences of shows like The Dick Van Dyke Show, Family Ties, Malcolm in the Middle, and Modern Family, but with a kind of creeptastic twist to it. Throughout the series, we get introduced to a handful of these poor unfortunate Westview, New Jersey residents who are all being mind-controlled to hell by Wanda into playing background characters to her false reality, but one background character is not like the others. Playing the consistent role of nosy neighbor in each episode would be that of the quirky and innocent Agnes.
The only way Ralph would remember our anniversary is if there was a beer named June 2nd.
Who begins the show as a kind of Ethel to Wanda's Lucy, but always seems to be conveniently absent when disaster strikes. After many unexplained hijinks, Wanda's gaslighting gauge exploding, and yes, dog murder, it is later revealed that it was in fact not Agnes all along, but Agatha all along.
Messing up everything.
It's been Agatha all along.
Centuries after Salem witch Agatha Harkness killed her own coven and her own mother, the present-day power-hungry spellcaster set her sights on her biggest meal ticket yet, Wanda Maximoff, who is unaware that she is pretty much the apocalyptic superstar of the witch community, aka
Scarlet Witch.
Scarlet Witch is a being of unfathomable magic. She can rewrite reality as she chooses, and is prophesied to either rule or annihilate the cosmos.
Since Wanda is still technically an untrained baby witch, Agatha tries doing her a solid by taking her powers and accepting the moniker of Scarlet Witch all to herself. After kidnapping Wanda's make-believe children, the two square off in a hexy-sexy witch battle that ends with Agatha in the dumps, sitcom spell broken, and Wanda, the now loud and proud Scarlet Witch. Before piecing out and flying away to star as the villain in the Doctor Strange sequel, Wanda says thanks but screw off to Agatha by stripping her of her powers and trapping her head in TV mode, making her a prisoner of her own mind.
Did I leave the oven on, or is that just you, hot stuff?
For the condensed yet definitive Agatha All Along experience, I would recommend checking out, if you haven't already guessed, WandaVision. Alright, all you cool cats, that is the story so far. Thank you everyone so much for watching. Every view and every subscription seriously mean the world. If you enjoyed anything about this video, please hit the like and subscribe buttons to stay caught up with the always expanding MCU. That will let me know how incredibly awesome you are. You'll see a new video from me shortly before any new MCU movie, series, or special debuts. That being said, please enjoy Marvel Studios' Agatha All Along.
Time to finish the road.
Last one there is a nice person.